Namaskaram. Today, my topic is Natya Dharmi and Loka Dharmi. Before seeing what is Natya Dharmi and Loka Dharmi, let's first move on to see who coined these words and from where are these words taken from. Natya Shastram is the first complete compilation by the sage Bharata Muni between 200 BCE and 200 CE. It consists of 36 chapters, total of 6,000 poetic verses describing performing arts. The chapters deal with play, the drama, the construction of the stage, and about the makeup, about music instruments, costumes, and how the music integrates with the other art performances. The Natya Shastra is the oldest surviving ancient Indian work on performing arts. It is believed that Lord Brahma created the Natya Veda with the help of Rig, Yajur, Sama, and Atharvana Vedas, and he gifted this to sage Bharata for the sake of entertainment. The purpose of creation of Natya Veda was to entertain the Devas and the Dhanavas. I want to keep the explanation very, very simple. Let me first explain and talk about what is already mentioned in the Shastram and then move on to the modern practices of this Lokadharmi and Natya Dharmi. The word Dharmi is taken from the word Dharm, which is a practice that which is accepted and followed. What is Lokadharmi? When the art is realistic, natural, and easily understood by the common man who has no knowledge about the Natya Shastram, or which is simple acting, depiction of the current situation or the worldly happening, is Lokadharmi. Natya Dharmi, when the art is performed following the rules and principles that are mentioned in the Natya Shastram and that which can be understood by the people who has the knowledge of Natya Shastram, is Natya Dharmi. For example, I show you wind. According to the Natya Dharmi, I use the hasta, tripatakam, which is the tree, and show the breeze or the gentle wind like this. Whereas in Lokadharmi, I can simply show the wind. According to sage Bharata from the Natya Shastram, drama is an imitation of human life, and all characters, may it be the celestial gods or the demonic characters, are made realistic appearance in theatre production. Here he means realism in performance, in the form of dress, speech, action, behavior, and so on. But in spite of all this realism, one cannot ignore the limitation of the theatre stage. For example, the natural calamities like fire or flood cannot be depicted on stage. Even for that matter, lack of equipments and facilities like the mic and the lights in olden days were a limitation. Here comes the role of Natya Dharmi. The ancient stage had to find substitute for all the lack of equipment and material. Sage Bharata regards drama production as a means of entertainment. So the need for Natya Dharmi to convey with grace and beauty became inevitable. Bharata speaks of mythological things like curse or flight in air, like the Garuda, mountains, weapons, appeared as a dramatic character on stage. Special hand gestures and adoption through dance movements, emotions to show the mental state of the character were some examples of Natya Dharmi in the drama production. This is all about the Natya Dharmi and Loka Dharmi described or defined in the Natya Shastram by sage Bharata Muni. Predominantly in the modern days, we see dance performances as either a solo or a group dance production. In group dance productions, for example, Dashavataram, Kurma Avatara lifts the mountain Meru. The dancers depict mountain on stage with this hasta on top of the head and the mountain moving and churning the milky ocean when the snake Vasuki is being pulled on either side by the Devas and the Asuras. This is one example of Natya Dharmi. In the Narasimha Avataram, when Hiranya asks Prahlada, where is the Narayana? Prahlada points out to a pillar and shows the Narayana is everywhere, even in this small spade of grass and even in the pillar. The dancers make suitable dance movements and depict the pillar on stage. This is also an example of Natya Dharmi. As I mentioned before, Loka Dharmi is realistic and very natural, whereas the Natya Dharmi follows the rules and principles that are mentioned in the Natya Shastra. To give another example, the Shikarahasta, Ghantaninade. Shikarahasta is used to show the bell. This which is mentioned in the Natya Shastra, in the Vinyogas of Shikarahasta. So that is Natya Dharmi. The Tilak is usually put by the Mayurahasta, which is mentioned in the Natya Shastra, in the Vinyogas of Mayurahasta. Suppose I keep the Tilak, then this suits the Lokadharmi, which is a natural behavior of a common man. Another example of hasta could be mushti. Mushti is generally used to show ego or arrogance of a man. Suppose I show my arrogance or my ego superiority, then this becomes Lokadharmi. The Lokadharmi and Natya Dharmi is strictly only for Abhinayas, not for Nritta. On any Abhinaya piece, like a Padam or a Varnam or in Kirtanams, the Abhinaya depends on the lyric of the song, the situation in which the words are sung, the ragam of the song, character of the hero heroine, whether it is Uttamanayika or a Parakiya. In Padams, the hero is generally a god. So, depending on the mood of the song, the Naika or the Nayaka of the song, Dharmi can vary. For example, for Uttama Naika, we can use Natya Dharmi. For Parakiya Naika, we can use Loka Dharmi. Even though the Padams highlight the quality of the gods, it doesn't mean it has to follow the Natya Dharmi. For example, Aduvum Solluval, Aval Anekam Solluval, Aval Meedu Kuttam Ennadi. This Padam is about the Naika who talks about her Sattalati, meaning who is married to her husband or who is in love with her husband. Aduvum Solluval, Aval Anekam Solluval, Aval Meedu Kuttam Ennadi. The language is very simple, and the heroine, the Naika, points out the mistake of her hero who has given her the status in the society. So, Aval Meedu Kuttam Ennadi, what is wrong in her? And if you notice, Padam is on Lord Muruga, and the lyrics are kept very simple. Aval Meedu Kuttam Ennadi. The poet also uses the word Ennadi. I feel the Abhinaya could be Lokadharmi. Aduvum solluval, aval anekam solluval, aval meedu kuttam ennadi, adiye podi, aval meedu kuttam ennadi. Aduvum solluval, aval anekam சொல்லுவாள் அவள் மீது குத்தம் என்னடி ஆடியே போடி அவள் மீது குத்தம் என்னடி. This is Loka Dharmi, showing a very natural emotion of, look at her, she could say more than this also. Plenty.
எனக்கது தெரியாதென்றால் நெக்குருக கிள்ளி விட்டு, எனக்கது தெரியாதென்றால் நெக்குருக கிள்ளி விட்டு அழும் போது இதாடி மூக்காரி என்பார் விஷமக்கார இல்லாத விஷமக்கார.
I shall show you how the Abhinaya, when done Loka Dharmi and Natya Dharmi, varies. For Loka Dharmi, Valli Kanavan Perai Kavadichinde. Valli Kanavan Perai Valipokan Sonnalum Ullam Uruvudadi. Here again, the hero of the song is Lord Muruga. The Nayika says, whoever listens to name of Lord Muruga, his or her heart melts. Ullam urugudadi. Valli kanavan perai vali poka sonnalum, valli kanavan perai vali poka sonnalum ullam urugudadi urugudadi. And as you know, Natya Dharmi is following the Natya Shastram, the Hastas and Vinyogas and the Vedas. So for example, Taye Yashoda Undan Ayar Kulathudike Mayan Gopala Krishnan Seyyum Jalathai Kelai. Taye Yashoda Undan Ayar Kulathudike Mayan Gopala Krishnan Seyyum Jalathai Kelai Taye. So here I'm using all the mudras that are prescribed in the Natya Shastram by sage Bharata.
அசை போடும் ஆவினங்கள் இந்த அதிசயத்தை சிலி போலே நின்று. அசை போடும் ஆவினங்கள் இந்த அதிசயத்தை சிலி போலே நின்று. நிஜமான சுகதென்று ஒன்றே இருந்தால் நீளுலகில் இறையல்றே பெரிதுவும் அல்று.
This popular padam, Ettanai Shonnalum, the Pallavi goes like this. Ettanai Shonnalum Ariyadarudam Epinange Undai Mahale Ettanai Shonnalum Ariyadarudam Epinange Undai Mahale. So in my opinion, I would say to follow the Loka Dharmi or Natya Dharmi depends on the lyric of the song or the situation or the mood of the song, on the Naika and the Nayaka of the song. Whichever suits the song, the dancer has the freedom to choose between the Lokadharmi and Natya Dharmi. The most important thing that we should remember here is Bharatanatyam, or for any art form for that matter, is for entertainment and to connect with the audience. Audiences are of two types: elite audience who can understand the Natya Shastram, and the other is the common man who does not have any knowledge of the Natya Shastram. Depending on for whom you are performing, the Lokadharmi and Natya Dharmi can be opted to perform on stage. Thus, from the Abhinaya point of view, the Natya Dharmi and the Lokadharmi has a practical application of the subject, of the stylized way of presentation, and creating those positive vibration among the public who are watching the performance. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope this explanation of Natya Dharmi and Loka Dharmi helped you in some way in your dance presentation or creating your visual art. And I shall come again with another interesting video in my next posting. Until then, it's bye from me. Thank you.